Hey everyone, welcome back to another Fortnite Save the World video. So, after this video, I was surprised how many people didn't know what Fragments is. And a lot of people were surprised how strong they are. Like with the right support team, a fragment can insanely increase your Outlander abilities damage. If you don't know what these fragments are, check this video. I explained everything about fragments in details. It's important to know what fragments are and how they work, to be able to fully understand the rest of this video. Believe me, watch it, and you won't regret. But it was only for a specific Ventures season. So, I decided to make a general Fragments loadout, a T.E.D.D one to be specific. A loadout that works for everything, Ventures, all of them, not just a specific season or zone. And for the normal missions as well. But you may be wondering, why? Like we all know how Outlanders are weak. And T.E.D damage is not good in high power level missions. Loadouts like Dragon Slash or Minigun are much better. Well, you are right, these loadouts are stronger, and you can rely on them more in harder missions. But Outlander's ability loadouts are not that weak like a lot of people think. Like don't take one to power level 160 mission and expect an insane damage. Be reasonable. And actually, there are some situations where I prefer using an Outlander loadout instead of anything else. For three main reasons, at least for me. First one is, if you are lazy. Right, lazy. Like all you need to do is one thing. Cast your ability. After around 30 seconds, cast it again. And that's it. Very helpful on low-level missions, like daily alerts or V-Bucks, up to Twine Peaks. Early to mid-ventures as well. 2. Farming. Farming with an Outlander is much easier than any other hero type. You can use your anti-material charge with any Outlander, and you can smash everything. Yes, it's not like when you run a full farming loadout, but still. So, overall, you can run your infinite T.E.D loadout for example, with the ability of farming. Very useful in Ventures. When you need to farm, and at the same time you need to fight. Because pure farming loadouts are very weak to fight with in high power level missions. So, you can farm quickly for 2, 3, or 5 minutes, to get enough materials for your mission. Then you can use your T.E.D for example to finish the mission. 3. Mobility. The phase shift is not that popular, I know. But when you combine all three together, you actually may like playing with Outlanders. And when it comes to Outlanders, there are a ton of loadouts you can use. It's weird, I know, although Outlanders are weak most of the time, but a lot of them have very good perks that can help in a lot of situations. And one more thing, Outlanders are not just about fragments and abilities. Lots of Outlanders buffs your pistols, SMGs, and more. I'm just here talking about abilities and fragments. And since this video is about an ability damage loadout, I will focus on a loadout that allows you to get a lot of fragments easily, plus having infinite T.E.D. Well, almost infinite, the cooldown will be around 2 to 3 seconds, which is nothing. It will be a guide more than a loadout, so you can create your own loadout if you like to. Plus the loadout will be flexible, so you can use most of the heroes of the support team as commander. I will explain everything as usual, but before we start, don't forget to use code Larsis in the item shop if you want to support me, helps me a lot. Like, subscribe if you are enjoying the content. And without further ado, let's get started. When it comes to fragments, the one and only hero that give you fragments is Fragment Flurry Jess. When you use her as commander, you will get a charge fragment every 13 eliminations. Or every 39 eliminations if you used her in the support. I don't think there is any other hero that gives you fragments. But if I'm wrong, let me know in the comments. You can get fragments too from these things around the map. I always pick them easily if I'm running Outlander, very helpful. There is a Ventures season that has a modifier which gives you a fragment every 50 seconds. But we need something that works for everything. So, Fragment Flurry Jess will be the key. Using her as commander or in the support is up to you, and depends on the mission. Let me explain. For example, you are in hard mission, and you will struggle to get eliminations fast. So, 39 eliminations will be hard, but only 13 is easier. So, using Fragment Flurry Jess as commander is better. But if you are in an easy mission, or you have a good weapon that will allow you to get a lot of eliminations easily, use her in the support. For now, I will use her as commander, and will explain how to switch between her and the support team in a moment. For the team perk, I will use Happy Holidays, to reduce my T.E.D ability cooldown. I will rely on it with this loadout. But you can build your Shock Tower or Seismic Smash loadout. All of these abilities use fragments. Jungle Jess or Enforcer Grizzly to increase T.E.D duration by 4 seconds. Or you can use any of them as commander, and you will have negative cooldown. meaning you will be able to use your T.E.D.D ability again before the current one ends. But of course, with a fragment. And since we are relying on fragments, I will use Old Glory AC for more cooldown reduction. And our T.E.D cooldown will be between 2 to 3 seconds. But if you are using Jungle Jess or Enforcer Grizzly as commander, no need for him. And that's it for the duration part. Now for the damage part. We need the maximum damage possible for our T.E.D, or our abilities in general. And for that, we have an amazing hero, Gumshoe. 30% more damage for our fragment abilities is very good. And I will use Trailblazer Quinn for more 30% T.E.D damage. Or you can use her as lead for 46% more T.E.D damage and 25% fire rate, which will make your T.E.D insanely strong. For the last slot, we have a lot of options. Like Jilly Teacup, for more crits. Some people may hate this 5% malfunction. But 100% critical chance against new targets is tempting. Or Stare Down Southey, he just got puffed last update. T.E.D fires lasers every 1.65 seconds. Or Ventura Ramirez, for more damage in range. And the list goes on. Now you know what I meant when I said Outlanders have lots of perks that cover a lot of situations. For the gadgets, use what you like. But I recommend the turret. It will help a lot to get more eliminations, leading to more fragments. So, overall, use heroes that buffs your ability that you will focus on. Even you can use a loadout for 2 abilities. Like T.E.D and Shock Tower loadout at the same time, up to you. But of course, you don't have to use the same loadout I'm using. Maybe you don't like it at all, it's okay. Always use what you like to play with. And what's more fun is building your own loadout. Believe me, it's worth it. We have ton of heroes in this game, and you can create a lot of loadouts that suits every situations. And of course it won't suit everyone, and that's understandable. Everyone has his own way to play the game. Just try and edit, till you find the best loadout for you. Or you can just use one of these loadouts that me and others make as a start, then edit it to suit your style. Now I will explain something you are seeing in this gameplay clip right now. It's from Ventures. I picked a Ventures clip since none of my bonuses from Survivor Squads or the Tech Tap are applied. I will explain why in a moment. I tried to make as fair as possible, so I played a power level 34 mission, and my power level is 34 as well. You see how simple it is. Plus in this season, there is a modifier that increases husk health. So, for the other zones or missions the KPM will be higher. Note that in Ventures your bonuses are not applied. All these numbers you see right here will become like this. Much lower. But these numbers are applied for the normal missions. Which means, the damage will be much higher than you are seeing right now. One more thing, my cooldown is around 6 seconds, which not 2 or 3 like I just mentioned. It's because I'm not using Old Glory AC in the support team. I used other hero for more damage. 6 seconds is nothing for me. And I can easily get ton of fragments. Here's an example. I pick 1, 2, or 3 fragments from around the map. I don't search for them, I just pick what I can find in my way, and there are a lot around the map. And if I find a crowd of husk, I use everything against it. My T.E.D, Shock Tower, turret, and my weapons. And like that, I can eliminate a lot of husk fast, to get a lot of fragments. I try to explain everything as much as possible in this video. If I missed something, please let me know in the comments. Hope this video helped. And if it did, don't forget to use code Larsis in the item shop if you want to support me. Like, subscribe if you are enjoying the content, helps the video to reach more people. Here's the rest of the gameplay. Hope you enjoyed the video, and as always, see you in the next one.